Hey everyone. Hey, what's going on, Eric? I'm here in Seattle, Washington, South Seattle. I'm with Burien Cop Watch. The street is blocked, 15th Avenue South, blocked from Nevada Street by a cop car up here. And then it looks like this might be the accident that they were talking about. Yeah, it's the accident that they were talking about. There was also a shots fired call here too long ago on the south side, but that was further south, I think. I believe. Hey, what's going on, Ozarks? I'm with Burien Cop Watch. Yeah, it looks like an accident here. So by the looks of it, it looks like this white car might have struck. Yeah, it rear-ended this car. So I started working on Arizona United News a little bit, so this might go up on Arizona United News. I know it's not Arizona, but I'm gonna get some stringer pictures, even though there's not a huge market here in Seattle, but so it looks like this happened a little while ago. Pretty bad accident, but not as bad as I've seen some in Arizona. So we got a tow truck arriving on scene now. So we're at Columbian Way and 15th Avenue. So I brought my tripod because I didn't know what was going on. So they got a tow truck for each of them. Yeah, we were just up in Capitol Hill, which is a party area. This guy's smart. He's taking pictures of the damage. Whenever you're involved in an accident, first thing you got to do is take pictures. Obviously, you got to make sure you're safe. You're not in the way of danger. But the first thing that you do once you're stable, obviously you got to watch out for injuries, but document for yourself, because sometimes the police are wrong when they investigate. So, but obviously you can see who might have been at fault. Hey Noli. So yeah, so we were up in Capitol Hill, and then just a lot of drunk people. Obviously, drunk people typically want to fight, so. And then there's something called, so mutual combat, I guess, is legal in the state of Washington as long as both parties agree to the fight. I don't remember what call.
Across the street.
I don't remember what statue it is, but that's one interesting thing about Washington. Yeah, the Libertarian Party seems to like that right, I guess. Hey, what's up? How's it going, Tempe? Okay, cool. Thank you for clarifying. It's been a while. I don't know as many RCWs as I used to. Birion just walked across the street to get a different view, so I'm gonna step over here. Yeah, Birion is getting really good. He's using one of my pieces of equipment. Hopefully he'll be able to buy his own soon, but he's getting really good. Obviously the Kent video where you saw them confronting him, he handled it really well, so. And I reviewed when I uploaded the video to send to him, I reviewed. Yeah, it's great what they're doing. They're documenting all the damage, so that's what you should do. Obviously, so that you're not in a place of risk of getting hit. Obviously, you try to get your car out of the lane if possible, or off the road. So, what these people are doing is what the correct thing to do. So, I wasn't sure if this was the shots fired call that we heard not too long ago. So, I guess someone in Rainier Beach was driving around in a van shooting at people. And we saw a van. There's a van over here, but it doesn't look like the van that they were describing. I'm not used to using a tripod anymore. I almost never use this. So, yeah, there was a call earlier. There was an armed robbery at a marijuana shop off of 145th. We heard it on the scanner, but we were so far away from it. So we ended up rolling by as they were investigating. I guess the person that robbed the marijuana store was dropping cash because they're cash-only businesses here in Washington State. They haven't gone to electronic, I think, due to the federal regulations still being in place. But the detective or crime scene analyst, whatever his title was pretty cool. Very respectful guy, so I give kudos to you, Mike. Oh, I'm lagging on my... I scrolled up and I didn't scroll all the way down. So, yeah, you're hardworking. That's why you go out no matter what. It looks like something's going on over here. Gotta watch out for each other because I don't know if he was telling him what happened or what, but you never know. So, camcorders don't really look that professional. So maybe he thinks I'm a professional. And he hasn't gone up to me. So... yeah, you do a lot of work for your community, Tempe. And a lot of people respect that. Like, I wish I could do as much as you do for Phoenix. I'm seeing something else over here, which is kind of interesting. We've seen people do weird things, so I'm not on. That's the thing about Washington. This person's almost ran into the sidewalk. Seattle cops won't go after people sometimes when they're doing weird stuff. Although I give them a little bit of credit, they're not as aggressive as Arizona police, but sometimes they'll let people actually doing bad things to get away with it. Scanner, listening to Seattle PD Scanner is always interesting. So... yeah, I have an actual mic, but I haven't been using it. I haven't been going out and doing this as often as I was. So they're cleaning the street up so that people don't pop their tires, which is super cool. Sometimes I know, so they don't always do it, so... looks like the radiator's busted and it's leaking right now. So... okay, these guys are the tow truck drivers and they're taking pictures, but I hope the people that were involved, if they weren't seriously hurt, I hope they took pictures. So nice. Yeah, I miss the dude myself. I haven't seen or talked to him in a little while, so. Well, this time don't hire one of these dollar store attorneys. Don't listen to the attorneys. Eric Brandt's attorney might be okay, but I don't know. I like looking at the Arizona bar and what's going on with them. I don't really think attorney is a good way to go in the state of Arizona. There's one guy that I left on our site only because I respect who he is, and that he's actually gone out and helped people that didn't have any money. So even though he's not helping us, it's like when you go out and help the community, I give you a lot of respect. So if you notice, there's other two attorneys are not on our page. And it's because I don't really think they're out fighting for justice, and they can prove us wrong if they really want. It's actually a challenge, so. Yeah, always document. Always document. Make sure everything's in writing. Don't agree to anything without seeing it first. So, and if you don't like the contract, you can just state, I don't agree with the contract. I did that with Boise, and look at what happened. They finally dropped it. I wanted to go complete Gavin Simon the court, but I realized if I get contempt of court, that means that I can't do anything else. So pretty much a contempt of court is like pretty much losing. Like as an activist, you want your voice heard, and you want to be assertive about it, but at the same time, you don't need contempt of court, because that pretty much throws your whole case away. And I respect Gavin Simon like crazy. He just released a video tonight about ICE doing raids this weekend, which is quite possible. We have evidence in Arizona that was broadcasted earlier of helicopter training, I believe that was, right, Tempe? If you want to explain a little bit more about it. Up here, we're kind of a sanctuary state, but I think in eastern Washington, it's more likely to happen where they'd probably allow ICE to come in and take some of the undocumented families that are living here. I'm gonna be watching when I go to Idaho, and because I know how Idaho is. So yeah, you don't want to be in that position. Nor do you want to take any plea deal. Because the truth eventually comes out. So, and if you agree with the contract, then that pretty much leaves any recourse for what you can do. can plead to a higher court sometimes to get it removed. So but don't take any of what I just said for legal advice. I'm not an attorney, just a disclaimer. I don't want people to go out and mess up their lives. Everyone has to choose for their own selves. But from my knowledge, attorneys won't really help you these days. So. Okay. Well, Barian was just talking about a friend doing like a mock jury tomorrow. Like, that'd be kind of cool. So these are the tow truck drivers. So. Yeah, no, I like that, and I like watching. I should do it more, but I should watch like, what is it? The mock trials on YouTube, and then the Supreme Court every now and then has mock trials, or we'll do recaps of big cases. I think the Ninth Circuit also some of their videos on YouTube if you want to go check that out, because I believe that's the only U.S. circuit where they're allowed to broadcast exactly what happens in court. So I'm trying to change that for Arizona District Court. I gotta go take care of that when I get back. So these guys are doing a good job of cleaning up the streets, so I think that's pretty much it. Just your accident. So, hey Pugface, I haven't seen you in a while. Engage. I'm in Seattle, South Seattle, so I'm about to head out. I'm not saying where, but I'm about to leave. So it was a nice visit. Didn't get to do everything that I wanted to do, but it is what it is. So this is Seattle DOT Incident Response Team. So they're actually doing a good job out here. So, because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning almost, I think. Yeah, it's 3:10. So, and it's actually really, really cold. At least for me. People think I'm insane because I'm wearing shorts and flip-flops. I also used to live in eastern British Columbia and up in Bellingham where it gets cold. So I'm very adaptable to weather, but I'll say it's cold out here. Yeah, no, I respect that man like crazy. He's actually probably why I do this, or part of why. He's part of the why, watching his videos before I really knew what was completely going on. I want to record it, but I don't know where I can get a good view. Someone right before the tunnel in downtown Seattle painted almost like a mural on the back of one of the road signs with Gavin. Gavin's last name, Syme, so it says Syme, in a very artistic manner. So obviously he's left a mark here in Washington. Obviously he's from Eastern Washington, Grant County, Ephrata, and Moses Lake area, but he left a giant mark on the state. He's part of the reason why Seattle somewhat has accountability around here, as well as some of the other activists around here. I was hoping I could meet Emerald City Transparency, because I love the videos that he did on the police state. Where did Charles O'Brien? Okay, he's over here. I'm all getting carried away, so he's starting to walk away too, so that's pretty much it for that stop. But I'm gonna stay with you guys. So yeah, it's on AUN if you haven't seen the video yet. But it's very artistic about cameras everywhere is pretty much the project, I think. So it's a really great video, inspired me a lot too. So
Yeah, I could hear you over there talking to all your followers.
yeah, what's up? So
Hey.
so explain a little bit about yourself for the community.
Alright, so I'm Burien Cop Watch, Charles Schaefer, also running for Burien City Council. And so there was nothing going on in Burien tonight, so we're out here in Seattle. But I'm big on police accountability and just government accountability in general.
Okay, awesome. So the tow truck driver was talking to you?
Yeah, he asked what we were filming for,
Okay.
and so I told him to make sure everybody's doing their job, the right way. And he started asking like what I meant by everybody, and so I think maybe he thought somebody sent us to make sure he was towing things the right way,
Okay.
which I mean. If inadvertently you're doing something the wrong way, hey, we got it on camera, but I don't know, it seemed like he was doing his job.
Yeah, so I like the fact that they were actually taking pictures before they were towing.
Yeah.
Because that gets rid of a lot of the liability if something gets broken. And I was explaining to the viewers about you're involved in an accident and you're not severely hurt, to always take pictures because there's always conflicts, and a picture never lies. Any First Amendment activist will tell you that a picture never lies.
Yeah. Well, and it's just like you were telling the people at Capitol Hill when we were just there to always record if you have an interaction with the police. Always record, always take pictures. Any way you can document.
Yep. And it's just like typing something down. It's similar, only picture is a little different method. So obviously dealing with different senses, but because a lot of times with video you can hear as well, so yeah. I'm gonna sign out. We'll go live if anything else happens. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm probably gonna head to my destination. But I'll catch you all later.